What's happening, Captain?
Hello everyone. Oh god, my mic did the thing again. This is your captain speaking. Also, thank you, Freddy, for the follow about 4 minutes ago. And I was offline when this happened, but thank you to Astralivical for the follow as well. But yes, hello everybody. Let's see how it goes today, cause OBS is screaming red and orange at me. Da 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 da. I do have several mods to play, if the internet will let me. But I'm hoping that you guys can hear me. We hear you. Cool! Just sending out the tweet. Tweet is sent. I can now close my internet browser. That will help. How are y'all doing today? Where's my keypad? There it is. I think I'm gonna start off with a more basic... Well, not a more basic in, like, the terms of making it, but, like, a more basic to play mod. Well, we figure out if my internet's playing nice. So let me get this running. Oh god. Quiet. Quiet. It's so loud. There we go. Papa made cornbread. I want cornbread. This is the clay mod. Which means it's all the music from the original game, but all the character sprites have been replaced with ones made out of modeling clay. Twitter's spooky. As soon as I followed you, it immediately recommended Ember's Twitter. Ah, shit. And it's... I don't know, it must be because of, like, who interacts with Ember and who interacts with me, because I don't think Ember interacts with my Twitter much.
Three, two, one, go!
We are also going to play tutorial, because look at it, it's so cute!
Left, right, left, right. That's how you do it. Up,
The amount of work that had to go into this.
down. That's how you do it. Left, up, down, right. Down, down, up. Down, down, right.
This is delightful.
Down, up, right.
Wait, can I do down scroll though? I always forget to check if I can do down scroll, so I just... Yes! I always forget to check, so I just let it do whatever it's set to. Time to face the dad.
3, 2, 1, go!
art piece for like the Funkin' like animation jam, where it looked like it was hand puppetry, like cut out puppets and stuff, but it turns out they modeled hand cut out puppets and digitally animated them in a manner of like physical animation, and that was amazing, honestly. It's also nice to just revisit the old songs sometimes.
Three, two, one, go!
Return to the basics.
Twist.
I also just have to wonder how much clay did this take? The only like clay I know offhand is like Sculpey, and Sculpey's expensive as shit. It's why I never got into Sculpey, because I was like, that's so much money for like a small amount of clay. Fuck. I hit it too early.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's go, let's go. Hello. Hello, Cat. Hello, Kay. And as always, that battle is a banger. How are you guys doing? I'm doing alright. How are you doing? Oh god, original Spooky Kids. Oh no. Original charting Spooky Kids? Question mark?
3, 2, 1, go!
Hold on a second. Let's go. I love the juxtaposition of like The clay characters, like, in the 2D background.
Break it down.
Finally completed Undertale yesterday. Nice, congrats.
Three, two, one, go!
I like the little bouncing of the speaker animation. Monster time!
Three, two, one, go!
Oh god, monster's unsettling.
Guess it's time you better plug in all your nightlights. What's out there?
They got the poses good.
Just the ice floating up out of the shore. Yeah, man, I'm gonna eat your girlfriend. Or maybe turn her into broad. Kill a kick, I'm up, suck 'em up inside my secret meatbox.
I think monster's actually creepier in clay.
You'll meet your friends. It's all the ambulance. Call to the night. To the werewolf. Give all your blood to him. Stand under the warm street light. Let yourself be hypnotized. You're just a little snack. And so is your girlfriend.
There's something just viscerally unsettling about seeing a representation of the Lemon Man.
And then I'm gonna tear your eyes out.
In general, but moving as well.
And then I'll
stuck 'em up inside of my burning gunman. Kitty got a little break, but I'm not Satan.
Horrific. Let's go. Pico. Pico time. Pico time.
Three, two, one, go.
Gotta go. Sorry. No worries, Kay. Have a good day. I always forget how terrifying monsters are, and then I remember. They're definitely unsettling. Also, if y'all are okay with continuing while there is still lag, I do have a couple mods I've wanted to show off ready to go. I've got Hellbeats, I've got B3. I also grabbed a couple others as well that I haven't had the chance to try yet. I got the Hank demo. But I'm pitching that early so that I can get an answer through the lag. Which again, I do apologize for the lag. I have like everything physically off the network that is possible. Like what I'm running chat on is my phone on satellite. So this is unfortunately an ISP issue that I cannot fix at the moment. GSBF and Pico look really good in play. Wait a minute.
3, 2, 1, go.
Did they handle the different skin tones by giving them different lighting when they took pictures? Because if they only had one color, that's a really clever workaround. notes without the outline. Was the Hank one made by the same people as the Dookie mod? I believe so. I believe so. The only person I actually can recall that I think is on the team is Sugar Ratio, but it's meant to take place directly after Turkey's Week. Time to fight the mother on the car. How's this gonna work out in Clay?
3, 2, 1, go!
A bit harder to see the notes on this stage. Three, two, one, go! It's really wild to play like all the different mods that have like accelerated in difficulty and then play through the original one again. I think I'm halfway through Hi as I'm getting your message. Three, two, one, go! Let me try to sort this out for just a minute.
Getting freaky on a Friday night yet. Getting freaky on a Friday night yet.
Okay, let's play week 5.
3, 2, 1, go!
It is wild to see only some of the sprites replaced with clay in this one. Oh my god, they even did the Christmas lights lighting up. That's cute.
3, 2, 1, go!
I also like how the bells in the original songs line up with GF moving her head and she's wearing bells on her ears. Why is this song so much louder than all the others? There goes my 98.9% accuracy. Rip. I'm guessing it's some, like, visual editing. Ah, I wish the head was made of
3,
clay.
2, 1, go!
How funny would it be if the head was made out of clay and none of the rest of the background was? But yeah, I think it's just video editing or photo editing. But I like that they went through the detail because they could have gone away with not doing it because it's clay.
Feasting with your friends, the perfect way to end all these lonely
Oh
holidays.
good, now he has a Christmas hat.
You can take a piece of your rabies and vivisect your mind.
Snowmen smiling with your teeth. Foreign names created with your meat.
Early smile.
Cutting it out in slices, make you till golden brown. Serve you with spices.
Serve two friends around.
Separate you from your eyes to a girlfriend inside out.
Burn her fingernails.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Soak your hands in freezing water. Watching as the skin gets softer. See a boat, hear dark red snow. Drop the below.
You take a piece of your rabies and vivisect your mind. And take a peek inside your head and find the world inside. Cutting a thousand slices, make you till golden brown. Fill you with spices. Serve two friends around. Turn the heat on high and we'll reduce your blood. Boy, little boyfriend, with brandy and plum.
I do not like the Monster Man. That's time for week 6. I'm gonna go with not Pixel. That line in particular, vivisect your mind, Lord, that's scary. I don't often listen to him, if I'm honest. A new fair maiden has come in search of true love. A serenade between gentlemen's other side, where her beautiful heart shall reside. Beep bop bop.
3, 2, 1, go!
Senpai is real, he is physical. And his weep eyes are even more terrifying in clay. Senpai has been given a physical form. Run. You become angry. Oh my god, he's horrifying when he's angry. He's horrifying. Oh no. Yeah, he still says the same shit as always.
3, 2, 1, go!
That is horrific. Oh my god, how's Spirit going to look? Woof. Oh, wait, is it gonna do this animation in 3D as well? In Clay? Oh my god, it is! Okay, that cutscene is horrific in 3D.
3, 2, 1, go!
Posture check, thank you. Spirit is very spooky. Something about seeing him realized in a physical form is unsettling. We win. There's also Weak Recycle Bin, which has the No, I Ain't Got No iPhone joke song. And then what's labeled as Bad Tutorial and Bad Pico, which I think is the original. So let's give that a shot.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, she's on her phone now. That's funny.
I hate my life and I wanna die. I ain't got no iPhone. My heart is breaking, thinking suicide. I ain't got no iPhone.
That's the entirety.
2, 1, go!
We could trash can my element. No.
Left, right, left, right. Beep, beep. That's how you do it. Up, down, up, down. That's how you do it. Left, up.
I think my favorite part about this, besides the wave shading on the hair,
Down,
is the fact that part of his pocket seems to have been green screened out.
down, up, right.
Da da da.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, hi Pico, you good? Oh my goodness. What's a neck? I don't know, never heard of it. Okay. That was very silly. Okay, is there anything... We'll play... the Pixel. Ah! This is how they did Pixel. What? This looks like censored for their protection. This looks like if you had to blur out Friday Night Funkin' because suddenly Friday Night Funkin' got banned on most media platforms. And so you're like, oh, it's pixelated, so you can't see the Funkin'. I feel like my eyes have stopped working. That's what that felt like.
Left, right.
Okay, let's do a check-in. Big stretch. Let's do a check-in. Do a check-in. Okay, so it's not too delayed on my end at least. Do we want to keep going? How are y'all feeling? There's not so much buffering now, but delay is about I will tell you when I see this message. Understandable. Let me move Clay Mod to played on stream. Scrolls aggressively through the folder. About 25 seconds. Okay, that's not too bad. It does say on OBS we have dropped 53% of frames, which is a bit unfortunate. We'll play some more then. You know what? Let's go into the Hank demo. No. Like a Minecraft villager. Yeah, let's go into the Hank demo. Why not? Come here, FNF. Cade engine, okay. Close the internet browser. Loading, combat tip. Remember to relax and keep up with the rhythm. Is this gonna jump scare me also? It's not! Wow! I remastered Hank so you can. I think this is the one that everyone's been talking about. Hank. Maybe it's not. I thought this was the one that everyone's been talking about.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's not! This is the wrong one. I'm fine with that, though. I like the knife spinning animation. I know nothing about the Madness series.
Three, two, one, go!
Why is this one quieter? What is happening? I do love that GF just chilling with a hot dog, though. Why does VF's voice keep getting quieter? that's just a problem with having an enemy that has such a powerful voice, I guess. You have to be careful not to make BF's voice just unintelligible.
3, 2, 1, go!
BF's had to fight so far. Like, the fact that he compels people into rap battles is great. Hello, Demon. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Demon, for the raid. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. And thank you, Joa, for the follow. Welcome aboard. Captain fact about the character. Oh gosh, what have I not shared yet? Oh god, this has gotten loud. What have I not shared yet? Captain fact. Captain the character has not... Usually their home was their airship, but semi-recently in their history they have set up in the Neon District above their friends' basically bar and restaurant. The World Within. So you basically didn't have a home for a while other than their airship, but then they parked it above the bar and just haven't left. Okay, that was the end of the Hank mod, but we've got more to play. Let me grab the next one, which I downloaded the Ruria demo. Ruria Wrecked and Ruined. But yes, welcome Raiders! How are y'all doing today? And Demon, how'd your stream go?
Getting freaky on a Friday night yet.
Also, apologies, there's a little bit of a lag delay on my end at the moment. Okay, don't hit the gray notes. Whoops! Okay, corrupted notes can be multiple colors. I know that now.
3, 2, 1, go.
Her vocals are very nice. She does sound like a full-on Uta'u. I believe that's the only... Yeah, that's the only song they have in the demo for the main one right now, but they also have Minus. So they have a Minus version of Safe Trip, and then they have
3,
another
2,
song.
1, go.
Yo, Minus Carol's here! Oh, the one where she pointed a knife is just her, like, holding up her hand like it's claws because she's a fox. That's cute! Hello, kid. Welcome, welcome. Does still do damage. Oh, down notes that holds that heal. Yes. Gray notes are bad, yes. Gray notes hurt. And if she hits gray notes, she causes damage to me. And if I hit gray notes, I cause damage to me. So gray notes are dangerous to BF and no one else.
Three, two, one, go.
this isn't the song that they said was 10 minutes cry about it. That was a poison note. Fuck. Or not a poison, a die note. That's a note of kill you.
Go.
That's a note of die about it. Okay, so it ramps up a little bit. Noted. Goodbye, I die. I don't think I'll be able to beat this one. That's fun though. Oh god, now everything is loud. Okay, yeah. I'm looking forward to the full thing coming out because it's got like a story and stuff. I remember it was teased at Funkin' Forward. Let's see. I do also have Cheeky. I finally downloaded Cheeky. I finally downloaded funny Roblox Rock meme game. Foxes. If I had an actual son, it would be a fox or maybe weird, something weird like a raccoon. Foxes are cute. So I guess this rock, like, hates us or something. I mean, I've seen the gameplay of versus this rock. La-da-da. He is simply walking. Oh no! Bonk! BF wakes up in a house 3 hours later. Oh my god, it's loud. Oh crap, is the BF from Friday Night Funkin'? Confused me. I want a rap battle? I heard you're really good at that. Why is it so loud? Beep bop. Alright, haven't rapped before though, so I might be a bit bad though.
3, 2, 1, go.
Why is the menu music deafening and then... okay. This rock's got some bars though. Also, just throwing this out there, there's no way in hell I'm beating week 2 of this, by the way. I know the gimmick. There's no way that's happening. gun. An impressive amount of emotion for a rock. It's literally a rock. Not bad. Sabief, have you played Super Mario 64 before? Why don't you go through a painting? Boop skidoo. Alright, I see you want to lose in front of the crowd, kid. Let's have one more then.
3, 2, 1, go!
Duck. I think these are like Roblox mini game devs, but I have no idea about Roblox or Roblox lore. I literally just downloaded it and made an account the other day so that I could play Funky Friday. Most I know about Roblox is that there's like this creepy ARG thing about like a smiley face or some shit, and there's a maze, and it seems very vaguely cult related. I don't know. Though apparently Cheeky is also from like a horror map or something. Hey, listen up, you bastard. Your GF's father hired me to kick your ass. And since you're getting on my nerves quite a bit, I think it's time I finish my job here. He has a gun. The Rock has a gun.
3, 2, 1, go!
I don't know how, if this is gonna show up properly with how I'm recording this. Fuck. Okay, let me recenter. Thank you very much for moving my screen. Let's try again. Do I have to watch the cutscene again?
3, 2,
Okay,
1,
thank God.
go!
Because I'm gonna have to retry this a lot. Stop moving my screen! Fuck, I missed! You can't shoot me when I'm dead, that's cheating! Oh my god, wait. It made the bar go off the screen! How do I... Wait,
3, 2, 1, go!
wait, no, stop. Everything stop. There we go. Okay. Fuck. Stop shooting me when I'm dead.
3, 2, 1, go!
We might not be able to beat this level, actually. I wanted to give it a try, though. I can't even see my health bar anymore. I can't see the health bar at all now. Oh, it's bringing it back up. I'm close to death, I see. Holy shit, I lived. Hold up. Oh Christ, it's the police. I gotta get out of here. Fucking yeets. Oh, we beat it. Holy shit, that was hard. Turns out if it moves the screen, it's difficult to play the video game. Nothing has changed on our end, but it's amusing to hear you mention things disappearing. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Let me minimize that and minimize that. Do I have anything on my desktop that I need to worry about? Do I have any collab stuff? Yes. So let me hide the collab stuff. There. Okay. Let me make this big. Let me come here. Hold on a second. Okay. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Window capture. No. Display capture. Yes. Yes. Put that there. Now that I'm display capturing for a moment, I will play a little bit of the cheeky, and you will see it bounce around my screen.
3, 2, 1, go.
This is what I was dealing with. So that's why I was saying, oh my god, it's going, it's leaving, it's away. It's a problem. It just fucking moves around.
left,
Also, there's no way I'm beating this one because it also has a gimmick. Cheeky. Hello, Sunny. Welcome. Cheeky is angry. What? You have an extreme nerve to enter. Out. Angry things that are censored. More censored. Get out. Beep boop. Skidoo bed. I will teach you the ways of the devil's jello. I don't know what this
3, 2,
means.
1, go.
How are you doing, Sunny? Apologies for a bit of a delay in reply. We're having some latency issues. Oh, Jesus. I forgot the ads were through the whole meeting. Please no. Cheeky, don't bully me.
3, 2, 1,
Man,
go.
don't you just love when someone calls Cheeky the Lord from Grocery Gang when it looks like Israel more than Cheeky itself? It's from a Roblox game and group sharing the same name called Mutant. Okay. I figured there was lore that I don't understand. I think the only thing I know is I've heard that Mutant is like a horror game? But I've just heard that because people have compared it to like the Smile Maze or something, which I got recommended a YouTube video about like a month ago for some reason. But it's really cool that like these characters from like genres or games that necessarily haven't been played by the audience that's playing the mod is now encountering. Because, like, I didn't have a Roblox account until 2 days ago, so I've not played much Roblox. Oh god. Yeah, no. I can't beat this, no. Cheeky too tough for me. I go easy. The game is basically, you're in a mansion, Cheeky asks you, tries to scam you into entering a painting. You go to painting, you enter a minigame, you're unable to leave. If you die, the Roblox client crashes and you need to open Task Manager to leave. Yikes. That's intense. That's really cool, though. I guess that explains why he, like, messes with your Funkin browser. If he has, like, powers. Even on easy, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat Cheeky. But we could go to free play and try the final song at least. I don't know what that setting does and I'm afraid to hit it. Whenever there's like a different button to hit, I'm always like sus of it. Okay, let's try Bedrock on normal.
3, 2, 1, go!
How are you doing, Moon? She's 10,000 years old. I guess that makes sense, because, like, boulders are old. The pop-ups are destroying me. What? Okay. self harmonies. This one sounded really nice. I liked Bedrock. This is also getting a complete rechart and a new week with both Cheeky and Bob fighting. Cause you know Bob stole Cheeky's ad mechanic in Onslaught. That sounds really cool. I have not played Bob Week,
3, 2, 1, go.
but I've seen it, and I've played the Bob Takeover Week and Bob and Bosif. Oh god, it's guns with the. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god, this is a lot. Shoot me when I'm dead. That's bullying. But yeah, I haven't played the Bob
3,
Week.
2, 1, go.
I've seen it. I think it would stress me out too much to play it myself. But the concept is really fun. I'm watching people play it so I can follow the story. I don't know if I can beat this one. Are the
3,
gunshots
2, 1,
randomized? Because it feels like he shot me so many more times that time, but I might be wrong. Yeah, no, this is way more. What? He shot me to death. He killed me. What? Stop moving my screen, Cheeky. This is bullying. The gunshots are random. Oh my god. Okay. Cool concept as a mechanic. I don't think I'm gonna be beating this song though. Yeah, I don't think I'm beating this song. Cheeky, stop. Cheeky. I don't think I'm beating that song, but that's okay, because that was fun, regardless. Where's my mod folder? Here it is. Checking real quick, how bad is the latency right now? I'm hoping it's a little bit better, but I don't know for sure. I am going to load up. What are the mods you have? Okay, I've got quite a few. I've got KDev. I still need to finish QT. I've been trying Zardy every once in a while to beat him. I still need to beat Tricky. 11 seconds. Awesome. Okay. In that case, I think I will pop in Hellbeats then. Because I've been saving Hellbeats. I've got B3. I've wanted to play these mods. So, well, we have a little bit less latency than before. We're gonna do it. Let's go. Finally. I've been trying to play this on stream for weeks. For the context of anyone who hasn't been on stream before, I've been trying to play this for weeks. And every time something came up, like my internet went down, or was having problems, or oops, I misremembered what time I have an appointment. Finally. Man, everybody played the Hellbeats update and then nobody talked about it anymore. I'm really interested in the story of Hellbeats. We're gonna be playing it on Resistant. We start with the tutorial. Hey babe, it's so great to see you again. I'm really glad you officially moved down here. Beep! And now that you don't have to worry about going back, we can really start hanging out more often. But we need to get you warmed up first. So let's start, shall we? Skitty, skitty, boop. That's what I like to hear.
3, 2,
Okay, I'm a sucker for demons. Demon's cool. Angel's also cool. Non-human entities, cool. I saw that she's getting that GF's getting an update where her hair is like more fluffy. I don't remember how I saw that on the Hellbeats Twitter. I don't follow the Hellbeats Twitter. Not because of like any reason, I just don't follow many mod Twitters. Now that you can't go back and you're stuck for eternity, and how about we sing? It seems I have played through Hellbeats because I wanted to see what it was on my own. It seems it's more since you moved here, like without permission. What I don't really like in the Hellbeats is that the vocals have almost no tone change from the original song, so it sounds strange. That's fair. Since this is only the second update, I guess we don't know what will happen in the future, if tones will be changed, if any of that, because they are changing designs again, at least slightly. They're updating designs, stuff like that. I love BF's design here too. He's like a bumblebee. He's got the Skechers that light up. It's my favorite. You did great. I'm so proud of you. Badoo! I think we're ready to go out. Remember, I'm always here to help you. I love that the problem that her parents have is hilarious to me. Right now there's only through Act 3. My daughter, do you know why exactly I've brought you and this boy here? Okay, look, I can explain. What is there to explain exactly? My own flesh and blood falling head over heels for one of those distasteful beams of positivity. Just calm down, Dad, and I'm in no mood to hear your excuses right now, Gearist. We'll discuss it privately with your mother later. Beep. As for you, I will not allow my daughter to keel over for a prick like you so easily. A concerning number of demons already question if we even associate with the likes of you. Skidoo Bep. A singing battle for your relationship. Bep. If you say so, boy, you'd better make this quick. A wealthy man always has business to attend to. And as unfortunate as it is, time isn't something we can't afford to waste. Act 3, the hell is this, a Sonic fan game? I think they changed the weeks to acts, like, acts in, like, the, storytelling sense. Is this Dad Elton John? I don't think so. I also like how when you're doing the the down note, he has one eye open. Like he's still keeping an eye on what's around him. Granted, when he does his up note, he has all his eyes closed. So maybe that's not why, but I like that he has the detail regardless. Also, BF has permanent cat mouth. I just love his shoes. Angel comes down. Ah, yes, I must blend in with the demons. Okay. My hair is neutral toned. I'll wear black clothes, broken heart on my shirt, and also the glowing Converse. Of course. How else will I blend in without my glowing Converse? Not completely awful for a bratty angel such as yourself. Despite the time, I do believe another round is in order. Dad, can you just please stop for one child? We are in the middle of something, aren't we? Yes, Father. And what are you not to do? Disrupt you? Very good. Now sit back and behave yourself, young lady. Now, as I was saying before, it's about time we quit the games while we're ahead. What do you say? Booby?
3, 2, 1.
I'm not scared. What the fuck? I'm scared of that beat, because what was that? Out of all of the Hellbeats songs, I think Fresh is the most questionable. But that's also just personal preference. But I am interested in the lore of this one. I really like the mods that like add a lot more story, including like quote-unquote sides or remixes, swaps. Hold on a second. Oh, sorry about that. I've been having some allergy issues lately, so I needed to sneeze. My word, you are quite the resilient foe. Hell, you'd be a perfect partner for some of my personal concerts. Beep it. Don't get those hopes up now, boy. This is still not enough to persuade me into letting you date my precious daughter. Skiddy bop bep. God, I wish I hadn't dragged BF into this. It's now or never. You ready to rock? Skiddy. That's the energy I've been waiting a long time for. Let's end this off with a banger, runt. Shit, this definitely won't end well.
3, 2, 1, go!
I like how this one's starting. So if an angel goes into hell, is it followed by default? like, fallen just means that you've left heaven, right? I like the fake out in this song. I imagine that BF would still count as a fallen angel even if he went to, like, Earth or something. Unless he was, like, sent there. That seems to be, like, how that whole thing goes on. But, like, I think it's also supposed to be a pun in that BF has fallen for GF, and he's also fallen for GF. Well, boy, I've never been outsung like that in a very long time. I suppose you can have my daughter for a while. Oh, yes, thank you, Daddy. On one condition, you are to stay away from any and all low-life demons. We cannot have our reputation be diminished after the majority finds out you were dating an angel. Am I understood? Yes, Father. Very good. Now run along. Your mother is waiting outside. A few minutes after the lovebirds leave. Do you have that bounty set up on the boy as of yet? We can't wait around and risk having him damage our status. All is in order. Some of our own personal informants have been sent out to pass the message onward. Excellent news. One more thing. Keep an eye on those two while they ride with you before you reach that concert. You hear? That boy is something else. Oh, don't you worry, honey. I've got something special planned for him. Perfect. I'll be seeing you next week at the end of your tours. I have a lot of planning to do during that time. Sounds delightful. Ta-ta, dearest. Now it's time for Act 2. Versus the Spooky Boys, who are actually very tragic. It's actually extremely tragic. In Hellbeats. Badoop? Oh, relax, babe. I've gone through here a few times. Oh, hey, we can see the mansion now. That means it's only a little while until we get to the party. Did you say party? That sounds like fun. Can we join? What the? Who's there? Don't be scared, miss. We just want to join in on the party. Or crash it. The two little demons come into view. I'm Skid, and this is Pump. Aww. But boop. What adorable little demons. Humph, we're not cute. Pump is suddenly crawling on BF's head. You smell weird. Bob? Skid, look, his teeth are all flat. What? Let me see. Okay, maybe we don't start poking and prodding at my boyfriend? You're right, his teeth are all flat and boring. How does he even live like that? Pump jumps off of BF and pulls Skid to the side. Skid and Pump start whispering to each other. What? Are you an angel? Beep! Bop skiddy bep. Pump said you were an angel, so now we have to fight you. What? How did you get to that conclusion? We hate angels.
3, 2, 1, go!
The story of the Spooky Boys is so tragic in this one, and I know I've said that 3 times, but it's true. It's so hard to see the notes on this background. Pump looks like he's crying. Yeah. Pump is upset. Skid starts jumping up and down in frustration. He won? Not fair, not fair. You're so mean, Mr. Angel. You made Skid sad. Boop bop. I'm not sad, I'm mad. Very, very mad. You'll pay for this. We will have our Revenant? No. Reva... I think it's revenge. We will have our revenge! Calm down, boys. There's no need to... A microphone suddenly whacks GF in the nose. Huh? Beep-a-deep. Shush. You, Angel, I hope you're ready. We're gonna beat your butt. Yup, no way you're winning this.
3, 2, 1, go!
One of Pump's animations as well has his eye... Why is this so loud? Has his, like, eye animation have a broken heart and a question mark. No, 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 not fair, not fair, not fair. Skid growls and waves his hands around. Bob? I refuse to be beaten by some silly lady and her gross boyfriend. Oh yeah, I'm the silly one here, right. Skid proceeds to hiss at GF. Pump glares at her. I'm sick of this. First we don't get into heaven, now some random angel decides to rub it in even more. He's playing dumb too, I hate it. You angels have done nothing but hurt us. BF notices the tears in their eyes and frowns. But B, you're gonna regret ever coming to hell.
3, 2, 1, go!
These poor boys. I love altered BF misanimations. They're so funny. I know this is not the song to be having, like, saying that, but I just missed very blatantly and it was very funny. Skid and Pump stare at their feet, and there's a sudden feeling of despair in the air. Boobette, what happened to you two? Pump looks to the side, refusing to talk. You're not allowed to know. Beep? Fine. Me and Pump used to love Halloween, but we called it Spooky Month. It was dumb. And we used to make friends with demons like you because we thought it was fun. One day we met a mean one, and it pulled us all the way down here. BF and GF cringe at the mental image of two young children being dragged to hell. We tried to escape to go to heaven instead, but when we got there, they said it was too late, and they forced us back down. They threatened us with their swords and everything. But dupe? It was our fault for messing with demon stuff. Pump, don't say that. It's true, though. Skid doesn't seem to be able to prove him wrong on that. Beep bop. Bop. Bop beep bo? They won't give us another chance. Not after today. Well, you never know, right? No. We've talked to so many others. They all say we're hopeless, and they're right. We're never leaving. Beep peep, but being kind to us won't make a difference. Both Skid and Pump are on the brink of crying once again. Boys, stop! We want to believe you, but we just can't. Skid and Pump run away in tears, leaving BF and GF alone once more. Beep. Badoo bep skiddy bop. The game just crashed. What? Why? It did not crash like that last time I played it. Let me go into the dialogue. That was strung up. Strung up ending. BF says beep badoop bop skiddy bop biscuit boop, and then GF says it would never hurt to try, babe, maybe one day. And that's the end of that. So it seems BF wants to help the kids get to heaven? Question marks? I don't know, it's sad. Now it's time to deal with Pico. Boop? Huh? Oh, I'm fine, babe. I just can't take my stupid parents anymore. I've just wanted to spend some time with you, at least for a minute. But of course they have to ruin it all. Skiddy boobap. I'm terribly sorry for dragging you into my mess, boyfriend. I ain't really the brightest girlfriend out there, huh? Beep! Bop bo skibidop bobap bee beep. Aw, thank you, baby. I love you too. Did you really think you could get away with this, BF? Beep? Who are you? Why don't you ask him, lady? Boyfriend? It's me, you dolt. Beep-bo? Good to see the disguise works. Anyway, boyfriend, you have been ordered to return to the gates of heaven immediately. You know that an angel in hell for so long is strictly forbidden. We don't want a repeat of last time, now do we? Bop. Exactly, so come on. Let's go before the situation gets any worse for you. Bo. Beep beep skidoo. Don't be like that, man. Make this easier for the both of us, please. It'll be a lot less painful if you return willingly. Or a lot less painless. A lot more painless? I don't know what they were going for. Painless, you're not going to be hurting us no matter what happens. I don't know who you are exactly, but boyfriend isn't going anywhere with you. That's cute. Your girl is sticking up for you, BF. The beep. Unfortunately for you, though, this isn't a choice. I'm not here to play around. I just want to get my job done and go home. Give up. You have no other options. Bebop. Winning a rap battle won't get you out of this. Boop. You still can't take anything seriously, huh? Fine, I'll do your little song fight. After this, though, it's curtains. Remember, you have no choice.
3, 2, 1, go!
He's not a spider, he's multi-eyes, like angels. Pico shows up. Be not afraid. Last time the lore. I know, I want to know it. I think it's my favorite track so far. Same. I like how, like, Pico's rapping the whole time while BF sings. Well, would you look at that? I think you've actually improved since the last time I heard you sing. Bap! Great! Pico grabs BF's arm tightly and drops his smile. Now let's go. Baboop! Let him go before you do anything. I want to know exactly who you are, and I want to know what you're so upset about. Ugh, listen, princess. I don't have to tell you anything. Just let me do my job. This job of yours involves stealing my lover away from me, so no, I can't just let you take him. You don't get it. I can't just go back with nothing. Like I said, this isn't a choice. Not even for me. There's always a choice. Let him go and we'll figure something out. Skadep? Puppy. Really? Again? Fine.
3, 2, 1, go!
In other news, Taco. You're right. I love Pico's hair. So well. Yeah. And I like that Pico's whole thing is really, like, muted because he wants to stay hidden. Meanwhile, GF, who doesn't have to hide, is very bright, and BF is, like, in the middle. Alright, no more arguing, no more negotiating, I'm done here. It's about time I take you in by force. Be-skadoo-bat! Hey, you aren't taking my boyfriend. Would you shut up already? That reminds me. They hadn't specified if they wanted me to bring him dead or alive. Huh? That means I can shut your whining up. Forever. But Beepo...
3, 2, 1, go!
Pico wouldn't do it. He doesn't have a weapon, and also that feels like... That feels like an empty threat to me. Here we go. Yo, his eyes glow. They do. Hydration achieved. Beep? You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I think I'll let you two go now. Wait, really? Yeah. She grabs BF hand and pulls him back towards the street. Come on, let's go, babe. Bob? They start to walk off. Boyfriend? Beepo? You're making a huge mistake. And that's all that there is so far! I like Hellbeats. I'm really interested in the story. Pardon the pun, I'm really interested in the story beats of Hellbeats. I'm very excited to see where Hellbeats goes from here, because I think the story is quite interesting, and I would like to see more of it, please and thank you. Cliffhanger, that was great. I agree. Now, it's time for another one. But God, it's loud as fuck. Why? Mud? Not cause psychic damage challenge. B3.
Getting freaky on a Friday night, yeah.
Remix it up. B3 is here with the place, back it up. Back with the beats, come here, go take a seat, cause we got a new place, and you know that's heat, man. Freaky on a Friday, back in your place, cause you know that it's my day. Out of my face, cause I'm rapping with my bang. Have a rap battle with a dad on a Friday. Got Tory expected. Thank you for playing, no way did I mention the rap, the rock, the quarter, the dime, the face, the place, I don't waste my time. Freaky on a Friday, back in your place, cause you know that it's my day. Out of my face, cause I'm rapping with my bang. Have a rap battle with a dad on a Friday.
Coming at you with the B3 remix, hey. Got the sugar curry tension and he's playing, hey, hey. Got the flow of my best. Me and my team break beats, then we getting fresh. Throw it up, bring it down and down and down. Move your hands to your body, don't get the frown. Other people that give them to a mod. We love you back and have a great time, yeah!
Hell yeah. These characters' designs look great. They are, though. Moment of silence. Moment of silence for Pico's gay gun. Moment of silence for Pico's gay gun.
Friday night, yeah.
One day it will return to us.
B3 is here with the place, back it up.
But for now, the gay gun must rest. For context, he used to have a rainbow gun in the original version of B3, but they couldn't make it work with the new model, or like with the new everything. It didn't look as good, so they were trying to remake it, but they couldn't finish it yet. So currently, gay gun rests in peace. Gone, but not forgotten. Okay, so I told my mom and dad about you. I hit skip! Fuck!
3, 2, 1.
I hit skip like a dumbass. I'm so used to fucking skip being enter, so I hit space out of fucking impulse. Okay, so I told my mom and dad about you. Beep! Also, there's a lot of animated, character portraits in B3. It's really good. But they didn't take it too well. Boop? And he invited you to face him in one of his concerts? That's why I brought you here. And if you lose against him, he's gonna kill you? Bap? But don't worry. If you win, we can keep dating. So let's make sure your rapping skills are still as good as when I met you. Also, spacebar to skip dialogue. Thanks, B3GF, I love you.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's go! Also, I love how animated his animations are. Because all the other animations are also, like, very animated. He doesn't look out of place. Well, except for GF's point, but... I cannot wait for the Hamburger Trio meetup in B3. Like, we've got the Hamburger Trio meetup in Neo. They're implying that Hamburger Trio is going to be around in week 6 of Soft. So now we just have to wait for Hamburger Trio reference in B3. OMG, it literally takes me 1.5 hours to water all my flowers in Animal Crossing. Oh my god. That's a long time, Mom. Hello, boy. Boop. Is this your first time in front of hundreds of people? Bap. I'm guessing that means yes. You know, the language you speak is quite outdated. You're probably one of the only people in the world who speak it. Dad, why does this matter? I'm saying that it'd be a shame if one of the only people in the world who speak this language fluently died today. So you'll let him go? Only if he breaks up with you. Blue. But it seems like he doesn't want to live. Don't worry, I won't make it too hard.
3,
Also,
2,
Bob is
1,
here for some
go!
reason. Hey. I love the subtle bounce of the peace sign outwards and back. hi Hex in the background. And I only have half the flowers I need for October. Oh no! This mod suddenly got some homoerotic undertones. Yeah, kinda. Wow. Got past the baby song. Surprising. Bat Blue. Don't get your hopes up just yet because you surpassed my extremely low expectations. Let's pick up the pace. Boo!
3, 2, 1, go!
I love how bouncy BF is. Sound effect. Delightful. Okay, now you pissed me off. Dad, you literally don't need to do this. 100 years of raising my beautiful baby girl. I'm not gonna let some college dropout from the middle of nowhere date her. How much research have you been doing on my boyfriend? Boop Bo. Don't feel entitled to dating her just because you've spent some time with her. Thank you for the posture check. She may be an adult now, but she has no clue what she's doing. She's still a clumsy little brat. I need to protect her. Fab! Where did all this confidence come from? You think you'll be able to protect her? With what muscles? Whatever. A corpse can't protect my daughter.
3, 2, 1, go!
I also love the subtlety of that, like, they animate slightly, like, on off beats of each other. So, like, one animates than the other does. Fine, you can date her for now. Whoa! Awesome. But I swear to God, if anything happens to her, I will most definitely kill you. Okay, but say Kid Among Us backwards. You can speak English?! The concept of BF only speaking English when it's funny is beautiful. I've just been enthralled with the pose animations all this time. There's definitely more than one frame per pose. Oh yeah! They're like so animated. It's really good. There is no way you have a giant humanoid pepper friend that lives in the forest, BF. Dragging me out here is not gonna make me believe you. Unless you drag me out in the forest for something else. Hello, strangers! What on earth? Where did you come from? Our mom's house. Our? This is my brother, Imp. Unintelligible sounds. Where Pep? Wait, you know who Pep is? Bap! I can't understand you, but I guess you do. Awesome! You must be the guy that Pep said he was friends with before us. Skidoo. Well, Pep said that you're good at singing and rapping. Can you rap with us so we can make sure you're actually Pep's friend? Bap!
3, 2, 1, go!
Look at them, they're so cute! I heard the OST on YouTube. I don't know why you're asking that, but you have. Yes. You're great. Can we do another song? It is spooky month after all. Excited. Ooh. Bop!
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, he could slip out of the handcuffs, but only when it was funny. Yeah. I also like it though. Like, I like when BF only speaks English when it's funny, but I also like when BF speaks English when it's important. Basically, I like it when there's a mood change when BF speaks English compared to when he doesn't. Now we get to sing with Pep. Yes. Cute. Cute fun. Greetings, hello, and bonjour, my friend. Imp and Mellow told me you came to visit me. I see you have a new pal. Boop, ba-ba. Ah, your girlfriend. That's great. I have no clue what that is. You've spent quite a bit of time with her walking over here, huh? Bo! Oh, it appears she is a bit afraid of me. Do you think a duet will cheer her up? Ska!
3, 2, 1, go!
Look at him! He's so cute!
Hello there, my friend. Here we understand. A whole bunch of zombies that can sit back and want to remember. got your sword. How crazy is to see? I'm not crazy, I'm not a monster. You and your girlfriend, can we all just be friends? I know I may seem creepy, but that's not who I really am. Greetings, hello, bonjour, I know the walker's got your sword. How crazy it is to see? I'm not crazy, I'm not a monster.
Look at that thigh gap. Does it count as a thigh gap if he's squatting down so that he can be closer to the people that he's talking to? He's that image of how not to talk to short people, but it's okay because he's anxious. Thank you, Mr. Pep. That song made me feel a lot better about you. I'm sorry for assuming you were a monster. It's okay, it happens a lot. That was fun. I'll let you two be now. I gotta go and figure out what the internet is. He's so cute. Pep is great. Also, it's time for Pico Week. Pico Week, Pico Week, Pico Week, Pico Week, Pico Week, Pico Week. Well, well, well. Look who it is. If it isn't the mobile lemonade stand. Bap? Do you mean what he's wearing, or... Shut up. Anyways, are you surprised about how popular I've gotten since the last time you've seen me? Millions of people know my name now. I'm a gay icon. Anytime I stream, it blows up on all platforms. Boom. Here to take my fame for yourself, huh? This wouldn't need to happen if you just stayed with me. This is your ex? Let's have a rap battle. If you win, I'll give you a personal shout out and tell most of my fans to follow you. And if you lose, you'll break up with your girlfriend to be a star with me. This is your ex? This will all be live anyways, so I'll make sure the whole world sees you get destroyed.
3, 2, 1.
I love a Gotti just there with a cell phone. I just realized Pico's hair is like bright red too, right? I wish I could draw people so I could draw Ray in Pico's outfit. I think that'd be really funny. Okay, this Pico is also great. Pep has won me over. Pep has won me over too. And yes, this Pico is great. So many Picos. And they're all great. Think you're tough shit, huh, piss baby? Bah! Let's let everyone see your green balls drop in front of your girlfriend. Smile for the camera. God, he really is a shit talker, huh? Honestly, kind of delightful, though. Twenty more grams of confidence. Mood. One of these days, one of these mods will have to have the OT3, right? Like, one day, one of these mods is gonna have to have the OT3, right? At some point. Statistically, it's gotta happen. This sequence is great. This sequence is so good. Hey, Pico. I just checked the stream on my phone. It looks like BF is getting more popular than you. What the fuck do you mean he's getting more popular than me? We've been rapping for like an hour. That bow. 10 million viewers. Holy shit, that's a lot. Too bad more than half of them are rooting for my baby. This is the most viewers I've ever had on a live stream. I'm not gonna let my ex just embarrass me live. Wait, why are they asking if he's single in chat? Fine, get ready for that song that everyone knows because it was in that one Friday Night Funkin' animation that also got a mod. That's awfully specific. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's time. What a banger, yes. Hello, Roblox King. Welcome, welcome. Are you sure you don't want to take a break? Shut the fuck up, you damn bubble guppy Kinney? What does that even mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that insult is. To be honest, you're actually pretty good at this, but I refuse to believe that you're better than me. Beep bop ska bep boop. Hey, Roblox guest, what the hell did he just say? He said he's better than you in bed. Enough playing around. I don't bring this gun around for nothing. Bah? I won't kill you, I think. Let's kick it up a notch. Time to educate you on who I am. Get it? Because the next song
3,
is
2,
School.
1, go.
This song is also a banger. on just makes a light effect. Oh no, okay, he was just missing. God damn it, maybe I should stop missing on purpose and actually just... I wouldn't do that if I were you. Fine, you get your shout out, but I'd be careful. Getting this popular in this short amount of time is dangerous. Huh? And that's the end of the story so far. There are the classic versions of week 4, week 5, and week 6, though. Which will be coming soon, and I'm excited for. And then, of course, there's Rhythm Rage. Or Rhythmic Rage. So we'll play that one. He's missing so many shots, he is. I already responded to that. I'm sorry. Oh, you're here. I didn't quite expect you to show up yet. Bap? Never mind. Don't worry about it. We can still make this work. I've got a couple songs that we can make do with if you're up for the challenge. Beepo. Alright then.
3, 2, 1, go!
Who is this cutie? This is Mia. Again, those pose animations are top tier. They're really good. A lot of work went into this mod. Yeah, it suffers a bit from that issue sometimes. Of the stuff doesn't end when it repeats the sound. It's a common issue. That was easy stuff. I just wanted to see what you were capable of. Now comes the real stuff. Bap bap skadoo.
3, 2, 1, go!
that time. I'm surprised you've made it this far. Beep beep bop, beep beep dop. Last song, then you can leave. You ready? Beep.
3, 2, 1, go!
Here we go. going between scenes, like moving from first song to cutscene to next, like cutscene for next song. That's how the engine handles it. So usually you'll see the black box over the entirety of the screen because it usually covers the entirety of the window that you're seeing. But because the frame of the field of view slash frame is actually bigger, that's why you're seeing it in just like a section of the screen instead of the full thing. It happens in a lot of the other mods when it fades in between like cutscenes and stuff, and when it like loads in new sprites and stuff like that. But usually it's a lot harder to notice because it covers the entirety of the screen, so it just looks like a normal loading animation. BF sweating. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Diva's actually supposed to be the first song in my week. Bap? Haha, yeah, Fiddle isn't done with my other two yet. They'll be available to play in Update 4. But if you couldn't handle Diva, I'd love to see how you fare with Revolution. Whoa. Alright, get out of here. Yeah, Mia is not canon yet. Or at least us playing against her isn't canon yet. That's coming soon. Big stretch. Big stretch. Ideally, there would be a proper loading screen, but that hasn't been implemented in any engines I know of. I kind of like the fade-in, because otherwise a loading screen would be, like, way too fast, you know? What is happening over here? Okay. So that's B3 so far. or B3 update. Update, whatever update it is. What update is it? 3? Is this B3 update 3? I think it.
What's happening, Captain?
Thank you, Roblox King, for the follow. Welcome aboard. Yeah, it's 3.5. Okay. Is Winter Horrorland actually updated with Pep?
3, 2,
Nope, nope. It very much is not. Okay. But that's B3 so far. I'm very excited. Stay hydrated. Okay, I will drink hydration. I will drink a liquid. Hold on. Okay, I have had hydration. Let's see. Let's move B3 into played on stream. I have some ideas of how it might be possible to make the game just load things faster, but I'm not sure how easy it would be to practically do. That's fair. What should we try out right now? Should we try to beat Split EX again for a little bit? We could do some trying to beat some mods I've still got business left with. I kind of want to do that. Let me boot up B&B. Heck yeah. Okay, let's do it. Oh my god, it is so hot in my room. I did not realize how hot it was until I just drank that cold liquid, and now I'm like, oh my god. We still need more to spend points on. I'm back up to having 83k. I'll figure something out. So, Amor pointed out something, right? So, let me refresh this menu. Okay, so we've got him now. So we go to free play, and then we come back out of free play. So you can play it. By hitting J, K, I, and L, you can play. And you can, I think you can play any song. So let's try playing Intertwined. The fact that they put that in is fucking wild to me. that you can pick any song you want and play it with any of the characters. But only if you go in. Like, question, does it work on EX? The fact that they thought of this is buck fucking wild.
Three, two, one, go!
Okay, let's try it. It's been a while since I've tried Split EX. Damn it. I want to beat this song so goddamn bad.
Three, two, one, go!
Best of luck, thank you. Out of all the songs I've been practicing, Split EX is the only one I feel like I haven't made as much progress on as the others. Why is this song so hard for me?
Three, two, one, go!
The most frustrating thing to me is I know what the problem is. I don't understand the pattern. And for some reason, playing it over and over, I haven't been able to understand the pattern. Going into this part with less than full health is less than ideal. Okay, got up to full health. I don't understand. 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 I can't parse it. I can't. It just looks like a clump of notes.
Three, two, one, go!
I know there's a pattern, but I don't see it. I don't understand. That is progress. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Three, two, one, go!
It really feels like that moment when you finish a game's story mode and then you're good at it, but then immediately get smacked in multiplayer. Yeah. I don't understand. I cannot do split today. I cannot do split today. I do not understand. I do not understand. We could try Night of the Funky Bot again, though. Because I do want to beat that still. Just check this out. Okay. Let's skip the cutscene. We've already been through
3,
this.
2, 1, go. I've improved since. Okay, maybe I haven't improved that much. But I have improved. Fuck. Is it a down scroll? I need down scroll so bad. Please. Fuck. Please. Please. Thank God. Okay. This song really do have the power of friendship 3, 2, 1,
boss
go.
fight vibe though. Here Here we go. My leg is bouncing so much. It's like the focus leg bounce, you know what I'm talking about? Second try, let's go. And then girl comes and she's like, rah, I am angry and also robot and also angry.
3, 2,
It's like,
1,
okay. Okay, this is too much damage. Also, since you mentioned it, I've been seeing the EDF jump when you miss more and more. It's something I've always noticed. And now I'm mad. Yeah, it's such a small thing, but every time I'm like, why? I imagine a lot of people don't notice it because people who tested are good at the game. So they don't notice it. Yes! Okay. Now we're back to the song I was struggling hard with. Let's see the cutscene where she.
Alright, I'm tired of this.
Where she just fucking murks them.
So weak, one hit was enough. What?
GF's like, no. Unacceptable. You have cheated.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, let's do it this time. Did I have enough HP going into that sequence? Okay, I do. This is the sequence I need as much help as possible for. Okay. I had as much health as I could possibly have. Oh, just hope and pray. Please let me play. Holy shit. This is the furthest we've gotten. This is the furthest we got. Don't choke now. Do I have enough health to wait out the sequence? Do I have enough health to wait out the sequence? How long is the end of the song? Do I have enough health? Yes!
My system! You!
Gia fucking killed her! Lane. You did it! Proud of you. Thank you! I'm so happy I finally beat it! Holy shit. Okay, now we can go against her.
3, 2, 1, go!
Baby Lane? Minus lane? Question mark? Victory lap time. My hands hurt from clapping them very loudly. And there's no damage mechanic! This really is a victory lap.
Three, two, one, go!
I was not expecting. To start first. I never finished the sentence. I guess this explains why Link the robot has cat ears. Because her creator has cat ears. Yay! Third song, third song! Third song, third song!
Three, two, one, go!
understand this is a cover, but I don't know what it's a cover of. I don't understand what that song was, but I won. And that's what matters. Whew, I am riding that high right now of like beating that. And I know my tone sounds like low energy, but like I'm so fucking excited that I beat that finally. Jesus. What is Cat Remix? Okay, we're gonna do Beyond the Stars Remix, and then we're gonna do Cat Remix, and then I'm gonna call it for today. Because I want to end on that high note. Oh, it's Minus Lane again. Hehe. Okay, what's this then? Cat Remix. Hi, Cappy! I can say, I was not expecting Cappy to show up. god, the amount of joy that hit me with when I heard the first trills of it. Oh my god, that was so good!
left, right.
Big stretchy. Okay. That was Night of the Funky Bot version 2. We finally beat it. Vibing. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that we finally beat it. Oh my god. Okay, there is a bit of a delay, but that is okay. Because I'm gonna start talking about how I'm wrapping it up, because that will be catching up quite quickly to me. So, yeah, I'm gonna call it there for today. I had a good time. We went through the lag. It all worked out. We beat that game that we've been having trouble beating. We didn't beat Split EX, but that is a top level boss that I do not know when I will be able to beat. We finally played Hellbeats, which I'm excited about. We finally got to play B3. That was fun. And yeah. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been your captain speaking. Have a good one, everyone.